Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Sad dogs bark too, Spenny. Woof, 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 man. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Not the showing that we wanted to see going in the Olympic break, especially when I open up the chat and Whiskey and Wings is already in there. Oh, second wild card spot by March 15th. Come on, man. Like that's not how we're trying to start this show right now. But welcome into Woodward Wings. I am Justin Satawa. That is my boy Spencer Raxter over there. Red Wings lose a 4-1 to the Utah Mammoth, and kind of a bludgeoning. They did not play well, and I can't lie to you. I didn't watch the second period. That was during my practice, but I saw the first and the second, and just you could tell me if it was the same in the first and the third. Yeah, they couldn't penetrate the offensive zone. They kept getting stopped up in the neutral zone. The same thing the Kings did to us a couple games ago. They couldn't win puck battles. They could not get to the middle of the ice in the offensive zone. Everything was on the perimeter. And the power play, outside of the throwaway goal at the end, went over again. And if I briefly scanned our text messages, JVR was not playing in front of the net again. Was he not? There was Kane again?
Not until they won 6-on-4.
Man, I think that we've seen both power plays in this at this point where it's got to be JVR in front.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to change that. It was really pissing me off. I don't know why it's set to automatic flip mode, but that is pretty trippy. I could mess some people up just doing that.
What are you doing?
Switching the camera. But
okay.
So yeah, no, they didn't have JVR in front. They were going with Kane out there again, obviously, and I think it's enough of that. I really think obviously the power play was working at first when Kane was up there, but it really looked better when you had JVR there to get a net front presence and to be able to both facilitate from the front of the net and to just bang home loose pucks. Because when you're trying to have Alex DeBrincat or even Dylan Larkin screen the front of the net, that just doesn't have the same presence as that 6'2", 6'6" fucking big asshole in JVR. So you need him on that first power play. And real quick, before we do anything, I want to say we do not promote sexual gratification or the injury to others in any way, and everything we do is in a comedic and satirical purpose. Don't sue us. But it was kind of good to see them get that last one in. I made the analogy in the chat that's like, scoring the last chick at the bar before you get out of there for good. They finally you had to get one on that power play to end the game. And I know it's
absolutely
4-3 or whatever, but you really fell apart there the last couple minutes. And like you said, everything that they did well against Colorado is what Utah did to them. So now you got to just bounce out of it. You get Evanson back coming out of the break. Hopefully guys will be rested. Maybe Marco Kasper goes and does something. I thought he played a good game. Again, moral victories. Kasper looked pretty good out there.
He did.
He was making plays. He was
mucking
shit up in front of the net. But, it was piss poor performance by the boys. Got to be better. Like I said, everything that they did well against Colorado, they did poorly in this one. They couldn't maintain any ground in the neutral ice. They couldn't keep the puck on their stick. They were flubbing passes. They were fanning on shots. They looked like they were ready for vacation. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, they did, Spenny, and I'm looking at the current NHL standings, and because we're going to talk about the first half as a whole, because now I feel like we have concluded on the first half of the season, because now when they come back, it's February 26th or something like that. Like, that's March and April. Like, that is the season for most of these Wings fans here. So right now we're sitting at 72 points, 58 games played, and Montreal just passed us today, which hurts. I can't lie. And the Sabres play tomorrow with a chance to tie us going into the Olympic break.
Who do they play? They play the Devils, right?
They play the Penguins at home.
Yeah. Okay.
So not looking good. Not looking good.
No. No, that
We're
was
we slid from in the matter of a week and a half. We've slid from first in the Atlantic to we are going to be in the first wild card position.
yeah, that's what happens, man. We talk about it all the time, how cutthroat this division is, how cutthroat the conference is, and you can't lose games, and they've been
No.
losing games. And obviously you had
And in a row too. Like
in
I
a
mean,
row.
this is the
Yeah.
biggest skid that they've gone on. I mean, I know they won that game in Colorado, but then it's four. They've lost 4 or 5 going into the break. I mean,
Yeah.
it's obvious this team needs the break. We're only having 3 guys who are going to the Olympics, giving they are the key of the key. But the top of the top, the big dogs on our team, but we need to be producing in order to make the playoffs. It's just really tough way to go into the break, especially with how hot the teams that are nipping at your heels now are. Buffalo's not doesn't look like they're going away. Columbus is just starting to find their wheels.
Yep.
It's getting hard, man. It really is. And the last thing that we want to see is another collapse and when it comes down to March.
Yeah, and I'm not dooming yet. Like this is the
I'm not
perfect
dooming
time
either.
for this. That you're dooming big time right now. This is no,
I'm
but I
not
mean,
do no no no.
it was a bad game. It was a bad game, and it was a bad stretch of games. But like we said, this is the best time for this to happen because you're going into the break, and you're going to get Simon Evanson back coming outside of that break. You're going to have some rest for some guys. He's got to hope Gibson stays hot, and I think we're going to see a big improvement when you get everybody healthy.
Yeah, I do agree. I think that also after this second half break, I do think you're going to start seeing some names reemerge from the A. I
Yes.
think it's only a matter of time on MBN, and MBN has been cold lately. However, the hits are still there. And, Danielson started to produce a little bit more too. I can't imagine that Danielson doesn't, make his way out of this roster for playoff time and some of those big games down the stretch because this team is weak at the center position when you get lower in the lineup. Like
Yeah.
Rasmussen's size is the only thing that's saving him on the 4th line right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think Coffer can even play that role. So I don't know. I'm feeling confident. So let's talk about the first half in total. I'm impressed. I think you can't. I would definitely no. That's stupid. I'm not gonna make 1 point in this fucking stupid ass Atlantic Division make me change my grade to how good this first half has been.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I think that this is you are in a way better position you were last year at the All-Star break, and you're not chasing. You're being chased. You are in the span of being caught right now, but I do think there is help on the way. I'm gonna, dude, do
No,
not bring that back. We're not
I'm
bringing that back.
I'm just kidding. No, we're cruising right now.
Um,
Card interview though.
I got a B plus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, B plus, A minus. That's what
A
you got to be.
easily could be an A minus if they still were like a couple points ahead. Like if they had a cushion still. And they weren't just neck and neck with everyone, where everyone's like catching up, coming. Like I think I would be sitting pretty right now, but I think the no cushion
You
B
got to think
plus.
of what were your expectations before the season though? That's how it has to be graded.
I mean, I thought we would be exactly where we are right now, essentially. Like we'd be battling in the wild card, and that's what we are right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Svenny, I know we've been riding on a high, man. There's been some great moments. There really has been. But there have been some bad moments lately.
It was a bad week. It was a bad week.
It was a bad week.
And
No Ed too.
The good thing is hopefully they got their fucking March collapse out last 2 weeks. Hopefully that was the collapse. You can't collapse multiple times in a season or you're just a bad team. So you had a bad 2 week stretch right before the All-Star break. Now you just got, like I said, regroup, get Evanson back, make a trade to bring somebody in, bring up a kid, and there's some punch to get you a new spark in the second half of the season. A healthy Evanson, a hungry MBN, and a trade for whoever, either probably a defenseman is what I think they're going to go for now, or if you get a forward, but I would lean defenseman. That'll project you into the second half of the season. You got your slump out now. You can't slump again. The East is too good. The Atlantic is too good. These teams are taking up too much advantage of getting points every single night. You got your slump in. Get it out now. Go into the break and do what you're doing. Go play for the Olympics. Go get some medals. Feel good about yourself. Or hit the fucking lab and hit the weight room.
I know that you just said a defenseman, but a name that's been floating out there that could make some sense is Robert Thomas fixing our 2C issues. Long-term contract, but are you willing to pay the piper? 3 top 15 pick level assets, which would be Danielson, either Casper or MBN, and a first-round pick.
Man, that's steep. What's his contract?
He's got like a fully guaranteed 6 years at $7 or $8 million, which is steal in the current market.
6 years, $7 or $8 million, 33 points, 11 goals, 52%. He's been over 50% at the dot for the past 4 years, 51% for his career. Oh man, that's a lot. I don't know if I'd go that much. It seems like a lot.
I think that's fair. We always say, you're going to be uncomfortable.
Does he help you win the cup this year? Does he get you into that? I don't know if I'm willing to give up that much, but he would be here for a while. But
he helps you long term. But can you project Nate Danielson to being a 52% faceoff guy, two-way player, and a point per just below a point per game? And he's not playing with guys like he'd be playing with DeBrincat and Kane. Like, his points will go up. He will uptick them.
Over 80 points the past 2 years, over 20 goals the past 2 years, been over 23 the past 4 years, on pace for over 20 this year.
The Lightning kept their dying dynasty alive by trading 2 first-round picks for Hagel to Chicago.
That's true.
There is a point, and the point is right now, where the Red Wings need to be looking to acquire a high-level name to add to this bunch, because that is what's missing right now. There's an alpha, and Sider could easily be
that though.
No. But he's an 80-point guy. I don't think that there's an alpha available though.
I would come available
exactly.
Unless they say I want to go there.
But you can win a cup with just a really good group of dudes.
Can you?
Led by a defensive anchor, yes.
I don't know if you can. When's the last time that's happened? Just a really good group.
Florida.
Florida's not a really good group.
They kill you with depth. They don't have a top 20 player in the NHL, Spenny. They do not have a top 20 player in the NHL.
Yeah, but they've got 5 top 30 guys.
I'll give you top 50.
Kachuk, Barkov, Bennett, Marchand. That's 4 top 30 guys.
I don't know about 30.
I'm just saying, Florida is not a really good group of dudes. Florida is an elite roster.
They are an elite roster, but they're built on depth.
Yeah.
They don't have a goal scorer. Like you just said, you need that alpha goal scorer. I'm just saying you need.
You said that. You just said that.
All right, my bad.
Listen, I don't think they're good. There's no alpha for them to trade for.
So you would rather trade for a low risk, I don't want to say rental because he's not going to trade for rental, but someone with a 2 years on their deal, it's kind of an expiring contract. So if you needed to move, like something that has flexibility, Like
Yeah,
I keep coming back to Justin Falk.
I don't know if Yzerman's going to trade for the guy like that. I don't know if Yzerman's going to trade for the 6-year contract. I think he wants to pay his guys, and I think he wants to use the other pieces, whether it be trades or signing in free agency, these guys on shorter term deals that we're seeing. The Canes, you're bringing in a JVR, you're bringing in these other guys. I think that's what he wants to do in free agency and in trade. I don't think he wants to trade for a guy to go with his core.
Would he give up 4 first-round level assets for Jason Robertson?
For Jason Robertson, I would do that. I wouldn't do it for Robert Thomas.
I wouldn't give up 4 for Robert Thomas.
3 either.
I think 3 is pushing it. I think that's what their asking price is, but I think you're going to be able to negotiate that down to 2 and like a throw-in. Yeah. In my opinion.
I would do that.
Would you do Danielson or Casper, a first-round pick, and a second?
Yes. For Robert Thomas?
What about 2 seconds? No, not for Robertson. For Robert Thomas.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting somewhere, Spenny. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, that's negotiation. I would do.
That you think you do? All right.
3 top 15 level assets? No, I would not do that. But for Robertson, that's a different story. But again, I don't think Steve Yzerman wants to do that. I think he's got his guys. I think he's got his core that he sees as his players that he wants to give those guys the extensions. Those guys the long term.
You can't guarantee that team is good enough to win a cup, though.
No, but he's waiting for the big fish in free agency to sign. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't think he's going to trade for a guy.
Well, like Framer Valdez
to be on a 6-year contract. You already have a bunch of those guys. You have a bunch of mid-level stars. You don't need to trade for another one. If you're trading for somebody like that, where you're mortgaging 3 top 15 prospects, at least it should be a stud, a real.
That's
stud.
fair. I think there's some more deteriorating assets that make more sense for the Wings.
Yeah, that's what I think he's going to go. I don't think he's going to bring in a guy and that's fine. I'm not asking him to do that at the deadline. Like I said, I don't want to say in good spirits, but I'm looking at this positively that this was your slump. This was your 2-week stretch that you shit the bed. And you can't let that happen again. Now you're going to have hopefully a Larkin gold medal confidence boost. You're going to have maybe a Raymond bronze medal confidence or a Sider bronze medal confidence boost. And then you have a healthy Edvinsson and a trade for some player, and you bring up MBN to start flying around and killing people. That'll give you enough gust. That'll give you enough wind under your sails to push you back into some roles, and you make the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm going to be positive because it's Thursday at midnight, and we're not going to watch the Red Wings play hockey for another fucking month.
Yeah. All right. A move I do think has Steve Yzerman written all over it, especially because he's already dealt with them before, is Connor Murphy from Chicago.
What's his term?
He's got, I believe, 2 years at, like, same as the Sherrod deal, I think. And he would be... He gives you the flexibility to run how McClellan likes to run with like kind of give an ASP like run down minutes, and then Murphy will eat into ASP's minutes because he's a right-handed defenseman.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's going to take that much.
He wouldn't have to give up much. How old is he? He's not that old. He's only 32. Okay. Yeah, I mean another big asshole on the blue line. I'm cool with that too. That's what you need too. Like that's what I think they're going to do. I think they're going to get the defensemen to solidify their top 4, and that will provide them with enough stability to make a push. Like when your top 4 is settled and you have ASP getting third pair minutes as a luxury and it running some PP2 time, then you'll start rolling. You just can't have JBD and Hamonic out there at the same time. And fuck, man, I'm telling you, there was a time in the third period where it was JBD, Hamonic, Comfer, someone else, and Rasmussen on the ice at the same time. I was
Hell.
like, Jesus Christ, we have too many just turds out there right now. Like, we're never going to win. But like I said,
I don't think we're ever going to get rid of Confer.
No, nobody's going to take that deal unless you attach like a first-round pick to it. You're not getting rid of him.
Like,
I got trim my beard bad, dude.
I don't even think if you retain.
Beard.
Like, if you were to, like, I thought, like, there would be a conversation to be had if you retained, like, 50% or something like that, and it was only, like, a $3 million deal. But I just don't think that anyone wants a fucking corpse on their roster.
Nobody is going to take him. Unless Stevie does something crazy and does some magic and attaches Confer to somebody to get him out of there, nobody's going to take JT Confer. Nate hasn't put up many points to come back. Yeah, neither did MBN. MBN hasn't looked terrible. He just hasn't scored. I mean, he's been all over the place blowing people up.
Yeah, he's been throwing. I mean, that's the one thing that's a non-negotiable.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't need him to score. I don't need you to score. Just come up here and give a spark. Throw your body around. Somebody's got to do it. Like, they look like pussies out there again.
I know. I just don't think MBN is enough to really put the physical presence into this roster.
Not. But Edvinsson, another big defenseman you trade for, a guy like MBN, and then JVR to grab his nuts or something like that, and you'll be fine.
I don't think it's to get in. It's enough, but to win a playoff series, I question.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get in right now, dude. You just got to make the playoffs. And then you get there, anything happen. Gibson gets hot, you'll win a series. If not, you probably won't.
That's just so lame.
I mean, yeah, it's what.
Why can't we just go into the series thinking we got a chance to win?
You can go. You'll go into the series thinking you got a chance to win. Like I said, you got some great players.
Not if we're matched up against Tampa.
No, not if we're matched up.
Well, that's where we are right now, Spenny. Yeah. I don't know what you want from me.
Fuck.
Buffalo gets to be rested at home tomorrow against the Pens, who have been kind of falling off a little bit.
Let's see Crosby make something happen. Get it before the Olympic break. He's probably going to be fucking packing it in, dude. He just cares about the Olympics. He's running his skate. He's going to be dumping in every puck, not take anything into the zone. Go get it, Gino. He's fucking throw it in there. They're going to get caught.
So you're at the point where if they add a defenseman, you think they are making the playoffs for sure?
I'm comfortable saying they make the playoffs if they add a defenseman, yes.
I think I'm right there too, I think. I have my doubts though.
Yeah.
I won't lie. It's hard. It's hard to trust this team. Like it is. Like I do. Like I was the one who said that this team is different. Absolutely, but like
no,
these
they're different. Like I said, they picked a good time to have their bad stretch, and yeah, they're what third in the East still. So,
Nick, I know they're not in a wild card spot, but I'm just saying I think they will be tomorrow.
Tiebreak on the Canadians. They're up 2 on the Sabres, so you just need the Sabres to lose tomorrow, and you roll into the break in 3rd place in the East, and you're feeling pretty good. Like I said, you had a bad 2 weeks, and that's what's going to happen in the Eastern Conference. You have a bad week, you have a bad 2 weeks, you're going to go from 1st place to 3rd place, and you can't do it again. So that's why I'm not freaking out. You picked a good time to have your bad stretch. Just don't do it again. Make the adjustments. Edvinsson stays healthy. You bring up one of the kids or you bring up somebody to give a little spark, and you make a trade, and that'll be enough to get you into the playoffs. And if Gibson's hot at the end of the year, you'll probably win a series. Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I want to put ourselves in a position where
you were doing hard, dude. You were saying Montreal tied us, but we have the tie break. So they're not up on us yet.
I'm excited to go to that game in March. That's going to be electric.
That'll be sweet.
I hope we win because I'm going to be a menace.
Are you going with Sean?
I thought we were all going.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. Probably.
Yeah, we talked about it in the group chat. Probably should check in on that because that's going to be hype. If
Yeah,
you guys didn't
no,
know, Sean is a Canadians fan,
he knows a
and
Canadian fan.
Montreal Canadiens fan, and
He
he
knows
lets
one. He's
us
a crazy
hear
guy.
it all day long. He literally loves Lane Hudson and Cole Caulfield. He literally slobbers them.
His dog's
And
name is Cole Caulfield.
yeah,
His dog's
so
names are Rocket Richard and Cole Caulfield. It's really funny. He said he interviewed Cole Caulfield and he was like, yeah, he told him and he's like, dude, you named your dog after me? It's funny. Dude, I fucking love Sean. But yeah,
I did too.
Fuck the Canadians, dude.
Yeah, all right. So I can't interest you though in a depth scoring winger
You can. I mean, I'm
at the
not gonna
right
say
price.
no. At the right price, yeah. I would rather have a center, but if we're what kind of depth scoring are we talking, and what is the price we're talking? I'm not just going to say yes blindly. I would read my number one. I think you need is a defenseman. Number two is this 2C. That's what I mean. You need somebody who wins some. Not even a 2C, just somebody. If you can find a 3C with a 52% faceoff percentage, I'm good with that. You need somebody that can win some faceoffs.
I got yelled at that all off season when I said that.
Yeah.
And everyone got so mad at me, even though I love Cobb. I do think there are people who believe that Cobb, if we do trade for a center, playing on the third line, he will go back to being bad Cobb. I don't believe that. I think that his game is not line dependent because he's only getting points right now because of DeBrincat and Kane, and I don't define his play on how many points he's getting.
Yeah.
I need him to play a role. I need him to kill penalties. I need him to block shots. I need him to win faceoffs, and he does all those things. I have no issue with Copp's point production dropping when he moves down to the third line and isn't playing with two guys who have put up 40-goal seasons in their career, and both 100-point seasons as well. It's not a fair comparison to have.
No, it's not, and. Yeah, I'm not going to grade Andrew Kopp on his goal scoring or his points. And in a perfect world, he's your 4C. But I don't. Andrew Kopp can't win faceoffs at a high enough clip for him to be consistently the 2C. So Justin is on board with Stevie Special. No.
Oh, dude. All right, Whiskey, you got me. I told Whiskey we were in the show. He's got to save the doom and gloom for the show because he said that we were dropping out of the playoffs.
No,
that was great. That was elite stuff.
Maybe you trade Talbot for something. Can you get something for Talbot? No, they're keeping Kosa, and he's making the run in the playoffs this year with Grand Rapids. But
you don't think he gets a game?
No. Unless somebody gets hurt, God forbid.
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
I don't think at all. Unless, something goes wrong.
Do you like Oliver Ekman-Larsson from the Maple Leafs?
For what price?
It's a cap dump for them. So, and I mean, maybe Confer. Maybe Rasmussen. I don't know what his value is.
Can't be great.
It's not large, and I think he's a two-year rental. Yeah. I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm not doing that. I mean, to get JT Confer off my team, maybe I would do it, but no, man, he's cooked.
I mean, Ekman-Larsson has flexibility to play both sides of the ice, though.
Yeah, but he's cooked. I don't want to trade garbage for garbage. If I'm unloading garbage on somebody, I want it to be because I'm bringing up one of the kids.
Better than Hamonic, though.
Is he?
Yes. That's spending.
Hey, Hamonic ran some hands today. I'm not mad at him. He had a good game against Colorado, and he beat somebody's ass today. I'm not mad at him. He's the 7th D. What do you want from him? We're not going to have all-stars coming up when guys go down. Our decor was already a little fucking thin as is.
They're saying that Ekman-Larsson.
If Edmonton or Sider went down, it was going to be fucking ugly. So I'm not. He's better than Justin Hall.
Apparently,
very low bar to have, but
Apparently, Ekman Larson's lighting it up right now, according to Whiskey. Let's see here.
Lighting it up right now.
Oh, 34 points in 57 games and is -1 right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say lighting it up.
I mean, for someone who doesn't play their power play, yes, would be lighting it up, in my opinion, because he doesn't play on their power play.
Yeah.
He has this year. Oh, dude, that's actually this could be a sneaky move for Yzerman, man.
God, dude, come on, sneaky move.
He's got 2 years left on his deal at $3.5 million. You're getting 33 points from a defenseman.
But what if you're saying offload Confer and get him for 30 points?
I don't think you could offload Confer for him.
No, you would have to give up.
I think you could do it with picks, though.
Well, like a fourth.
No, seconds.
Seconds.
Maybe a conditional first. I like that, dude. You play him on the bottom pair with Johansson. Sherratt plays with ASP.
You put him with Johansson as the second pair? No, Sherratt's got to be in your second pair.
No. I said that. I said them on my third pair, and I said Sherratt on my second pair with ASP.
Yeah.
And Ekman Larsson can play both sides, even though he's a lefty.
Yeah.
So he does give you that flexibility. I think that's another. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that.
20 minutes a game too.
We're gonna have a
He
full.
was plus 14 last year at 21 minutes a game. 25 assists, no power play time really. 108 hits. He's already got 69 hits this year. Man, I mean,
Not bad, right?
not bad. Not bad. I mean, he did play in Florida, and that's why he was plus 10 the year before. He's playing a lot of time with Matthews and Marner last year. That's probably why he's doing so good. Now he's down to only -1 though. It's not like it's too bad. He's playing the same amount, about 21 minutes a game. That's not bad.
Apparently has the same.
I wouldn't make that. He's
points as Edmondson.
definitely better than Hamonic. Definitely better than Bernard Docker.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like we're just trying to get imagine a world with no Hamonic and no JBD.
Yeah, that would be.
Where Johansson is your worst defenseman.
That would be
probably ASP, but
that would be very ideal. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that. For what? You said a second round pick?
2 seconds.
2 seconds? I'll do a second and third.
2 seconds in Wallander.
2 seconds and Wallander? No. I said a second and a third.
I don't. You're not getting a second and a third.
All right.
Second and third, Wallander.
No, I'll do second and a third and Gustafson.
That might work.
Give him back somebody who can play. Is he worth a second and third round pick?
They have no use for Ekman Larsson. Like right now,
exactly. So that's
their issue is they have too many left-handed defensemen.
Can't get rid of Confer if you're trading Casper and Danielson. Yeah, that's true.
Watch me.
Well, I mean, you would kind of have to. Like,
well, I'm not trading both of them. And Steve Yzerman's not
it
trading.
was one or the other. Just that level of prospect is what he's
It's
saying.
one or the other, and then whoever I don't trade is playing 3C. Or playing 2C. Playing 3C.
Yeah, I would probably do that trade. What do they call him? Oil? Do they call him Oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he played with Florida, and then he played a lot of time with Marner and Matthews. So
Yeah,
Maybe
won a cup in Florida.
maybe his stats are a little skewed, but it's good to see him still around neutral with 21 minutes a game with a lesser team. Still, obviously, playing with Matthews a lot. So,
If
but
Rasmussen could win faceoffs, I'd have no issues with
he
Rasmussen.
can't though. He's not. That's why. I mean, people.
I
Say
know. That's what I'm saying. I Rasmussen, great if he can win faceoffs.
Yeah, but he can't.
So, I think that there's more potential with Soderblom on that fourth line wing than with Rasmussen.
Here we go. Here we go. Zach Brinsky.
Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking.
This dramatic return to Toronto. Oh man, I like it. I like it. You
Hey,
can
shout
tell
out the
that.
Grand Rapids Griffins.
Shout out to
Wouldn't be anywhere without him.
Yeah. All right, let's go. I gotta shave, and then I'm tired.
Yeah, I gotta. All right. Well, thank you guys for tapping in. We appreciate
Yes,
you.
I shave at night.
Really strong numbers considering that we got our asses whooped tonight. So thank you guys. We appreciate all your support. Make sure you stay tuned. We have Olympic hockey streams coming for you in the next week. And then we will have a trade deadline primer over the next. I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Trade deadline.
Trade deadline primer that we're going to get to you guys with the full shallot of research, and I'm going to watch a she's ton of film to make sure that I have every piece of information that I could possibly have for you and trade packages. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys as always.
I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about these guys. I'm going to use my keen intuition.
Hey, Spenny, you do enough setting up at this network. I can set up our show. Don't worry.
There you go. And go Team USA. Fuck Canada. Let's bring home the gold.
Bring home American tears or Canadian tears.
Canadian tears. You want to see some juice. Go win that fucking gold medal, boys. Dylan Larkin coming off a gold medal.
Seriously.
That means winning a playoff series for sure.
Need it. I need it injected in my veins. Well, thank you guys for tapping in. Wilder Wings Nation, strong as always. We'll catch you in the next one.
Let's go, boys. Beat Canada.